Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am obviously doing this bright red look and I'm psyched about it. I've been wanting to do a bright red eyeshadow tutorial for a minute. I just didn't have the right shadows, and then I was filming my rewind. I didn't have the right shadows and I was filming, oh my gosh. Third time's charm. Why did I also literally look like Casper the Ghost? What is going on? Let me turn these lights down. Wow, whoa, wee, whoa. Either the light got dim or I've been resurrected from the dead. One of the two. But we gonna go with it because guess what? This is what it is. Wow. Maybe that looks better. Now I just look like I'm sitting in a creepy basement. Awesome. Well, this is what it is. Anyway, guys, I've been wanting to film a bright red eyeshadow tutorial for a while, but first I didn't have the right shadows, or when I was testing the looks, the shadows were just patchy and gross and just not what I wanted. So finally found the right shadows, and then I figured out exactly how I wanted the look to look. I'm loving the way it turned out. Obviously minus the fact that I look slightly like Elvira. In my defense, I definitely don't look this pale in real life. So I just want you guys to know, like, I do know how to shade match. Although, that highlight though, I mean, I may look pale, but honey, our highlight is popping, so you're mad. I'm loving the way the look turned out. This is exactly how I would, or I do actually wear it on the regs. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. Note, if I do forget to say it either in the voiceover or in the talk through, I already had my base on when I start this look, as well as my brows. If you do want to see a eyebrow tutorial, comment below and I can make a separate video on that. But that's just two things to note. Also, I tried a new like pre-bake, what are the words? Where are the words? What are words? What are words in this mind? Because I don't know. Pre-bake technique prior to my foundation. I'm gonna say that it was not an epic fail, but she needs some work. I already know that my under eyes are looking a little crusty. I know that, and I don't need anybody to comment below and let me know because I already do. But other than that, alright guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell below so you know the next time I upload a video. And on to the tutorial. Enjoy. So I'm just going to set my eyes. Also, if you hear anything, apparently right now is the time that everybody needs to make all of the noise. My neighbors are out, someone's singing. I don't know what's happening. So I'm just gonna use my concealer. This is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer to prime my eyes. And I'm just going to set that concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. There's just like no saving these under eyes. They have made their bed. Okay, now they're laying in it. And now I have to deal with the consequences. So I've been really into the red eye lately, and I realized I didn't have a good red shadow. So I went to NYX and I got their Primal eyeshadow, and this is in Hot Red. I'm gonna try this without a base, just a transition color. Hopefully this shade won't need a base. I don't know, we will find out. For my transition color, I'm gonna use a mix of Frappe and Beaches and Cream from the Manny MUA palette. These two, Frappe and Beaches and Cream. I'm gonna use a really big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe, I don't know, came in a brush belt. I'm just going to apply that right into the crease just to lay down a path and some color. So that way the next eyeshadows don't skip, especially because we are using a red. You want to make sure she's flawless, honey. I'm going to wing that out a tiny bit. I'm going to go in with the same brush. And ooh, there's a little bit of kickback on it. So pigmented. Oh boy. So it's not coming off as bright as I was hoping, which is okay. That just means I'll have to add some sort of like cream base on my lid to make sure I get all the color I want. I'm just gonna make sure to wing out those outer corners a bit. I don't want this to be super clean and really precise. I want this to be a little bit messy. So I'm just gonna make sure to wing those out. You can really see the reflective yarn. Ooh. All right, now that I've laid that down, I'm gonna go in with a slightly more compact crease brush, going back into the Mani palette, and I'm going into Mars, which is this little bit of a deeper red right here, and focusing that just on the outer corner. Now I'm not trying to pull that too far into the crease. I really want it to be focused on the outer corner just to give it a little bit of depth in this look. And you can totally also bake under your eye, since this is a red eyeshadow. If you're worried about fallout, baking under your eye will catch all the residual fallout and you should be good to go to wipe it off. Am I? No, not really. So learn from my mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna go back with that Morphe Fluffy blending brush and back with the hot red shadow and just clean up that outer corner of it. Make sure everything's looking blended. We're gonna clean up at the end. We're gonna be good. Trust and believe in your girl. It's gonna be good. Okay. Now for the lid color. Like I said, I was gonna lay down a base. So I don't have, do I? No, I don't have like a red cream, like a pure red cream base. I have like a pink or white. And I don't want to use those because that's gonna mix and get weird. So what I'm gonna use is, I'm actually gonna use a red cream lipstick. So these two Context lipsticks. And this one is in Firestarter. And this one is in Round and Round. One obviously is a little bit more red undertoned or blue undertoned. One is a little bit more orange undertoned. I'm gonna start with Round and Round because if I'm putting a color on top of it, I'd want the base to be a little bit lighter. And then if it is too light, I can just add in a little bit of Firestarter. So I'm just gonna take, this is actually a low Cornell brush. It's a paintbrush. Just clean that off real quick. Thank God for makeup sweatpants, because my brush cleaner is over there and I don't feel like getting it. And I'm literally just going to wipe a bit off of this lipstick and apply that as the base. Yep, that's what I wanted. I'm so, okay. I think this was a good idea. We will find out. I'm gonna go back in with the hot red and apply that right on top of the Round and Round lip color I just laid down. And then at the corner, just gonna lightly blend that into that darker red, and then we'll go back in with Mars and blend into hot red. Go back in with Mars right at that outer corner and blend into hot red, just so everything blends together seamlessly. I'm gonna do the waterline. I got this the matte black liner from NYX, because I went to NYX store recently and kind of cleaned up a little bit. Got some new things, and on the hand it looks fine, like ish, you know, it's like not the best, like that's mild pressure. But when I apply it to my tight line and my waterline, I'm not the impressed, but this is what I have. This is what I'm using. So I'm just gonna tight line real quick. For mascara, I'm using the Tarte Tarteist mascara. I need to get a new mascara. This is almost gone. Below, comment your favorite mascara currently that you're obsessed with. Let me know. I was thinking about the Man Eater mascara. I heard a lot of good things about that too. If you've tried that, let me know. because I'm gonna go out today and buy some new mascara. I'm just gonna pop on a highlight real quick for my brow bone. And I'm going to use Artemis, which is this color from the Many MUA palette. It's just a nice light shimmer brow bone highlight. Ooh, so pretty. For lashes, I'm gonna use Velour lashes. It's the Velour lashes in Strike a Pose, but I actually added demi wispies underneath them, so I stacked the lashes. So they're slightly more full, but they're still pretty natural, which I love. Ooh, yes, lashes. Okay, lower lash line. I'm just gonna use a small smudge brush. I'm gonna take that red from the outer corner, 3/4 of the way in, and just smudge that underneath there. Then take a small blending brush and take that hot red again and just buff that all out. And really bring it all the way down. Again, you don't want this lower lash to be super clean and precise. I want it to look messy and a little bit more worn. I want this look to look worn. So I'm connecting that lower lash red with the outer corner. And then I think I'm gonna add a little bit of a metallic shade on the tear duct. So this is a really pretty copper metallic shadow. This is Meteor, really, really pretty. We're gonna add a little bit of that. Super pretty on the inner corner, love that. For eyeliner, I'm actually gonna use a red lip liner, so we'll see how well this works. And it is in shade red. This is the NYX Lip Liner in red. So good, love that. And then just coat the bottom lashes. I think that's it for the eyes. Let's go ahead and wrap up the face. So I'm not gonna do too much color, obviously, on the face because I want the focus to be on the eyes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and contour. This is the Marc Jacobs Light Filtering Contour Palette in Mirage Filter using a Morphe angled brush. Just gonna go ahead and chisel those cheeks out a bit and make it really defined. So I'm gonna bring the contour actually all the way down so we can cut out this jawbone. Next, I'm going to highlight. So I'm gonna use the sleek Cleopatra's Kiss palette. I'm gonna dip into the cream highlight here and mix it a little bit with this other cream highlight to set down my base. Bring it a little bit down onto the bridge of my nose, to the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Woo! Reverse. And on top of that, then I'm gonna go back in to the same palette. I'm just gonna go in with the powder highlight and highlight right on top of it. So she will be beaming hunty. I'm using the Morphe M509. There it is. That's the highlight she wanted. Yep. There it is. For lips, I'm gonna end up mixing two, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of an ombre. So I'm gonna use the NYX Lip Liner in dark red. I think my neighbors are having a fight. What is happening? Okay, for the darker shade, I'm going to use Unicorn Blood liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star on the outer corners of my mouth. So I know my mouth looks kind of crazy, but now I'm going to add, what is this one? Redrum, duh, to the center of my lips. Then I'm going to set my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. Okay, Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce. Woo! Alright guys, well that's it for today's look. I hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, bright, fun. I love it. Definitely comment below the looks that you would like to see next or products you'd like to see me try. And I am back in my room. Usually I film out in the hallway, which is that way. Wait, that way. Obviously there's a door. But it's a little bit hard because then my roommate has trouble getting in and out of her room and I don't want to block her access. So for me, it's a little bit easier sometimes to just pop up my camera, put on my lights in my room, and just film on my bed. So that's where I'm filming currently right now. But yeah, this is gonna be the new setup for right now until things change. But I'm kind of liking it because I kind of feel like I'm like back at home, even though I am at home, but you know what I mean? Back in my like YouTube home. And yeah, so until next time guys, bye.